Did you know that it's World Tourism Day? Well, we have the details coming up in the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition.
And remembering a legend in sloop sailing, Don't You Move, the Bahamas Tonight weekend edition starts now.
Now in HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Every Day.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. I'm LaDawn Davis. Thanks so much for joining us. Topping the news tonight, the tourism industry remains key to the economic growth of the country, and like many around the world, the Bahamas is pausing today to observe the significance of the industry. The country continues to attract an impressive flow of visitors by air and sea, and this weekend, several major cruise liners are in port, bringing thousands of visitors to the capital. And on this World Tourism Day, our Oscar Adderley spoke with some of those visitors who continue to make the Bahamas a destination of choice.
Recognizing that tourism is one of the country's main pillars to economic development, Tourism Minister Obi Wilshcombe says his ministry is focused on making the Bahamas the destination of choice. But it boils down to the people, those that choose to visit our shores. On this World Tourism Day, the Prince George Wharf was buzzing with activity. The first-time guests say it's the natural beauty that drew them to the Bahamas.
I just wanted to just see how it is out here, and right now it's cold in Chicago. We have on coats and boots. I wanted to enjoy some sun, some warm weather.
I really wanted to see blue water. I've never seen it in my life, so yeah, blue water.
It's going to be warm here. It's cold at our house.
This is my first time here, first time on a cruise, and so far I like everything that I've seen. I wouldn't mind coming back. It's a beautiful place, and the people here is nice.
And for those repeat visitors, they were excited to explore a city that they have fallen in love with.
I just enjoyed myself the first time, the beach. So mainly the beach.
This what, like our 15th time back? We live in Florida, so it's easy. It's a nice weekend trip. Enjoy the people, we enjoy the trip and the sun.
As millions of dollars are spent to improve the tourism product, the Ministry of Tourism is also seeking to engage in more dialogue with cruise industry leaders and Bahamians to ensure that the appropriate atmosphere is created for visitors. From all the visitors that we spoke to in the downtown area, it seems that it's still better in the Bahamas. Oscar Adderley, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Jessica. Meantime, a move underway to put a further dent in crime. Police have intensified their presence in hotspot areas with squad cars from the Echo Unit assigned to the Angliston, Baintown, Kemp Road, and Yellow Alder Gardens areas, where they remain until directed by the Police Control Room. We questioned the Minister of National Security, Dr. Bernard Nottage, about the extended saturation patrol efforts, which he confirmed as a step to get a better grip on crime.
This is a dynamic policy. It doesn't remain the same every day. They respond to situations such as exist. But it is true that we have concentrated mobile patrols in hotspot communities, being in Grantstown, Angliston, some parts of Centerville, and any other communities such as conditions require.
The National Security Minister says police are looking to tackle crime head-on. He noted that the availability of guns in communities as well as the exposure to drugs and poor relationships with parents contribute to the country's crime problem.
Availability within communities of guns and ammunition, all of which we have launched a sustained attack on, and it is our hope and our expectation that our efforts will result in a reduction of these types of crime. The absence of fathers from the lives of their sons, the fatherless children, creates a heavy burden on young people.
Police Police also stepping up Operations Lockdown, a policing strategy designed to help curb criminal activities. As part of the initiative, 32 more arrests were made from various parts of the island on Friday. The operation targeted those wanted for a number of serious crimes and persons involved in the sale of drugs and possession of firearms. A number of suspects are also being held for armed robbery and drug possession. Police have launched an investigation following the death of an 8-year-old boy who was reportedly electrocuted yesterday. Police say around 4 o'clock the boy was along with relatives at a small resort at Orange Hill when he allegedly touched an air conditioner unit swimming in a pool and was shocked. He was transported to the hospital where he later died. Investigations are ongoing. With 65 to 75% of inmates coming into the Bahamas Department of Corrections, drug-dependent Commissioner of Corrections Patrick Wright says there must be a full-fledged drug treatment facility as a part of its rehabilitative mandate. As of August 11th, what we knew as Her Majesty's Prison shifted into the Bahamas Department of Corrections, making it a rehabilitative and reintegration institution instead of a punitive facility. Regarding infrastructure, Mr. Wright says a new 100-bed treatment facility is in the making as the new mandate takes shape.
So far today, we have partnered with Sandans Rehabilitation Center. They bring their professional skills to it. We have designed a facility. We have located the piece of property where that facility ought to be placed. And in the short time, I will be making presentation to the minister on a 100-bed facility, a drug treatment facility for that. Sandals will bring all the professional to the table. We will do most of the security work, or all of the security work.
Now, it will be a 1-year treatment program which he hopes every inmate will take advantage of.
The last year of their sentence, they will be moving to the housing, and it's voluntary. In some instances, if the court deemed, then you are forced into that based on the court order. But we hope that every inmate who has a drug dependency problem will take advantage of it.
99 recruits of the Bahamas Department of Corrections got financial advice from over 16 local financial agencies yesterday to ensure at the end of their tenure they would enjoy some good benefits. Commissioner of Corrections Patrick Wright says it's a part of the department's recent transitional process. He says if the institute is to fulfill its rehabilitative mandate, prison officers must be equipped to do their jobs professionally and effectively.
We thought one of the first things to do is to look after our human resource, our officers. That's our main focus. And secondly, on the flip side of that, is those who are sent to these institutions, that they be given opportunities according to our legislation, which encourage good habits, work, family-oriented programs, and see that we give society back a better product.
And still to come, a special day for those among us with some special needs. That story and more straight ahead.